Shalom, family, shalom. Look, if y'all want true help, y'all gotta put in the work. Y'all gotta go against the flesh. You know, your flesh is gonna cause you to go to a downward spiral if you keep on listening to it all the time. Your flesh wants you to keep on eating bad. Your flesh wants you to keep on lusting after things that you shouldn't be lusting after. You know, you gotta learn how to fight. That's the only way you're going to have change. You got to fight for it. If you want change, you got to fight for it. You know, and the fight becomes easier whenever you get used to doing it, you know. But if you just keep on bowing down to your fleshly desires, you're going to stay eating bad. You're going to stay doing the wrong things that you're not supposed to be doing. You know, you're going to stay on meat. You're going to stay eating all of these different processed foods. And you ain't gonna never get better, because that is the main cause of why many, better yet, all people are dying from diseases. Is because of what they're putting inside their mouth. And I say it all the time. Why? Because of their fleshly desires. You know, whenever you want to truly be healed, there is no excuses. You can't be making up excuses. You know, a lot of people think that going on a fruit fast or some, you know, some of that nature, or cutting out meat out their diet, they think that's so horrible. And then they also think that they're getting a lack of nutrition by doing that. But yet that is coming from the mouth of the same person that is sick and dying from diabetes, dying from multiple sclerosis, cancer, and all these other different type of diseases, horrible diseases. You know, so clearly if the meat and all the things that you was eating before all of your life was nourishing to your body wouldn't be in that death state right now. Your cells in your body would not be dying right now. Your cells in your body would be actually, you know, regenerating, renewing. You wouldn't be feeling pain. You know, so clearly all what you thought was nourishing your body was not nourishment. It was just fulfilling your hunger. It was just fulfilling that lust of the flesh. That's all it was doing. So whenever you truly want to be healed, you got to step into the other side. You got to go against that. So a fruit fast, working yourself to a fruit fast, you know, starting with, you know, you can start with cooked vegetables and eat fruits for, you know, half of the day. You can do cook one half of the day, one side of the day, and then after that you do fruits the other half of the day. You know, for the first day. The second day you do all you start moving to the raw diet, raw vegetables, raw fruits. Then the third day, straight fruits while taking herbs. If you truly want to be healed, there is no excuses. You know. And then a lot of y'all want to start. They start blaming the herbs and stuff. Oh, it's not working, or it's not working fast enough. Well, you've been underneath that doctor's care for how many years? How many years have you been underneath that doctor's care? 15 years? Oh, he still haven't healed you from your problems yet. But whenever people step into the herbal side, the herbal natural medicine, they try to rush things, and they thinking that it's supposed to just be some type of magical things that's supposed to be happening to them, without them putting in the work for cutting out the bad stuff that they're putting inside their body. In one hand, they're putting in good, in the other hand, they're stuffing their mouth with fast food, with processed foods, with soda, with chips, candy, with all this bad shit that they're not supposed to be eating. So how do you want a little bit of herbs to overpower everything that you've been putting inside your body, that's stagnated inside your body, that haven't been getting filtered out your body for all of these years? So the herbs got to fight through that. And not only do they have to fight through that, on top of that, you're still putting in bad things inside your body. So clearly you are not going to be getting nowhere with that. You got to learn how to overpower everything that you've been doing bad. You got to completely turn it around. Whenever you start putting in things inside your body that's going to actually benefit your body while doing the herbs, that's whenever you're gonna start seeing change. Yes, you're gonna have to fight. You got to fight through that mental state of you wanting to eat the things that you've been wanting to eat. You know, you're gonna have to fight through that. But some people, I guess, have it in them, and some people don't. You can't heal everybody, you know. So, and everybody ain't gonna heal from their diseases because their mind and their belly is their God. Straight up. Their mind done overcame them, and their belly done overcame them. So everything that they lust after, they're gonna want to eat it. And then they think that they're getting a lack of nutrition for some reason by them going on a fruit fast or something like that. It's not a lack of nutrition if it's healing you. How is that a lack of nutrition? So, man, like, we gotta really start analyzing things, man, and start looking at things that this society and the government is allowing inside of this food. And until we start actually having common sense, because just like somebody said, just like some people say, common sense ain't so common no more. Because clearly we can see that, or we can hear that they have so many different chemicals inside of all of these different foods. But common sense would tell you to start looking at everything that you put, that or everything that you would eat on a normal daily basis. Common sense would tell you to start looking behind it and start seeing what they got in this. That's whenever you start seeing food coloring. You start seeing red 40. You start seeing all these yellow 6 and all these different food colorings. Not only that, you start seeing all these other different names of things that you can't pronounce. You start seeing MSG. You start seeing all this different soy products inside of it that's very bad for you and promoting so much estrogen inside of your body, which leads to a lot of different problems in men and women, fibroids and all kind of stuff, you know. So it's like, but we just keep on just going to the store and just grabbing things off the shelves and just putting it in our cart, and we just keep on living our lives like ain't nothing wrong. When like that food that you put in your basket, that is the gun, that is the weapon of murder that you taking home to you, and you are feeding it to yourself. It's basically like you are committing suicide. You know what I'm saying? Because you heard the knowledge, you're hearing the knowledge, but yet you still continue to make bad choices. So it's basically like you are committing suicide. The food is the weapon. They are using food as a weapon to kill you. They've been doing this. But yet you just keep on just stuffing your mouth with it. So a lot of these, better yet, all of these diseases is caused by what you're sticking inside your mouth. Whenever you adapt a healthier lifestyle, you're going to start thinking differently. You're going to start feeling differently. And your whole life is going to change. Complete turnaround. If you keep doing the things that you've been doing, you're going to always get the same results until you switch things up. Whenever you switch things up, you're going to have a different outcome. So I was just here. I just wanted to come on here and bring y'all a short little message, you know, while I drive, you know. So just think about what y'all put inside your body. Whenever y'all go inside the store, make a different decision, or at least start looking behind these labels and things, you know, and start looking it up. Start looking up what these things are doing, and, you know, look up the effects these things have on our body. And then you will see why a lot of people are falling sick. You'll see why. And another thing, family, we are not made to be eating meat. We are not made to be consuming meat at all, period. Because whenever you look at the anatomy of a human being, our digestive tract is about 30 feet long. The entire digestive tract, from your mouth all the way down to the anus, it is 30 feet long. Meat takes a very long time to break down inside the body, and better yet, your body can't even break it down all the way. So a lot of this complex proteins end up going to the kidneys, and it shuts down the kidneys from filtering out. So all this proteins is just start accumulating inside the kidneys. You know what I'm saying? And then that's whenever you end up getting dialysis. That's whenever and then you start having all of this lymphatic system backup inside your body, because your body is not made to be eating these complex proteins like that. But back to the digestive system though. So whenever you're actually consuming the meat, if you just look at a dead animal on the side of the road, you start seeing all kind of parasites and maggots inside that meat. So common sense would tell you, if you are eating the meat and the meat is not successfully breaking down inside your body, and it's known facts that meat stays inside of your intestinal tract and it starts sticking to the intestinal walls, it starts making all kind of plaque, inside your intestines. So guess what? If this meat is not coming out and not filtering out in time, guess what this fermentation or this decomposing state of the meat, guess where it's going to be happening at? It's going to be happening inside of your intestines. That's why whenever you look inside the intestinal tract, there is so many parasites inside of it. That's why the first step of healing is deworming people. You got to deworm people. The first thing of healing is deworming. You got to remove all of the parasites from all of these years and years and years of eating meat and eating things that do not come out of the body in the right amount of time. And then on top of that, on top of us eating meat, we are combining the meat with things that it don't need to be combined with. We are combining proteins and starches together. We are combining fruits and combining meat together. So we don't even know how to combine food together. So whenever you combine things in a bad way, whenever it's inside the stomach, say if I eat meat and then after that I eat a piece of fruit. So the meat that is breaking down inside the stomach, knowing that takes forever to break down, and then you ate that fruit. So now your body, inside your stomach is like, dang, okay, this fruit is broken down already and it's ready to move on to the next stage. It's ready to move on to the absorption stage. But this meat is keeping it back from moving on to the next stage because the meat is not ready, is not fully broken down. And then it's not going to get fully broken down because it just can't get fully broken down. So this meat is going to hold this fruit back, and then whenever this fruit gets held back for so long, it starts to ferment. It starts to become like alcohol inside the body. Alcohol can start forming inside the body, and then after that, that can start forming into fungus and all kind of other stuff. So that's why a lot of people have fungus. That's why a lot of people have yeast infections and all kind of stuff, because they are combining their foods wrong and it's staying inside their body and fermentating inside the body. So everything is wrong about eating meat. Even if you was to be just eating the meat by itself, it's still taking a very long time to get outside of the body, and a lot of it stays back inside the body. So eating meat, that's a no-go whenever you are really seeking true health. Eating meat is definitely a no-go. You can't eat meat. It's very bad for us. And like I said, real meat eaters in the wild have a very short digestive tract. As soon as they eat the meat, it can get out their digestive system very quickly. But whenever you look at humans, we have the anatomy closest to a gorilla. We got the hands to pick up the fruits. Our whole anatomy is like a gorilla. There's the closest animal that we can compare ourselves to. And what do they eat? They only eat fruits and vegetables. And there's no coincidences whenever you actually take people that is on a American diet of eating all of these different foods that cause mucus inside the body and suffocate the cells because it doesn't digest in the body quick enough. Whenever you pull them from that acidic diet and put them on an alkaline diet, that's whenever they start getting healed. So common sense would tell you that is the thing that we are supposed to be truly consuming. If why if we were supposed to be truly consuming meat, why do meat leads to all these different diseases? That's telling you that we are not supposed to be eating it. And for the people that actually do get old, because I know a lot of people will say, oh, well, my grandparents lived to be a such and such age by eating meat. Well, guess what? At the same time, they had all kind of medications that they was taking. Medications that only leads to more medications. So they got you in a damn trap. They got you in a complete trap. They got you eating food that is weapons. They got you eating food that is not good for you. And then whenever you do get sick, they got you on medicines that only suppress the symptoms of the disease. Not get down to the root cause of the problem, but suppress the symptoms of it. Suppress the symptoms of the disease. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a person that's mad, that's going crazy. So if I'm a person that's just going crazy, throwing things all over the house, being mad, and the house is the body. So if I'm just a person that's just going crazy, throwing pots all over the house, throwing things, breaking things all over the house, with Western medicine, or better yet, it's not only just Western medicine now, is the whole world that's using this bullshit. But what their medicine would do is it would damage something in my body. It would damage me to get me to stop throwing things and breaking things inside the house. So that's what their medicine would do. It would break my arms. It would break my legs in order for me to stop causing damage to the house. In the house, remember, I'm using the house as the body. So it would get that. It would break something inside me. So let's say if I am the immune system, the so-called immune system. If let's say I am the white blood cells that's going around and damaging things, that's going and attacking the wrong things inside the body, damaging the nervous system, because of the acids inside the body. But what their medicine would do is it will come and kill and suppress and weaken the nervous system, the so-called immune system, which is truly the lymphatic system. It will come and weaken that and damage that, just to get me to stop doing that, just to get me, which is the white blood cell, to stop damaging the body. Instead of doing, now the natural way for this is the natural medicine, the natural herbs would do. The natural herbs would do it this way. It would go to me, which is the white blood cell, and it would tell me, or it would ask me, basically. It would be like, okay, what is causing him to do that? What is causing him to start throwing things around and damaging the house and damaging the body? And it would be like, okay, it is the acids. It is the acids that's making him go crazy and damage the body. So I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to neutralize him. But instead, I'm going to get down to the root cause of the problem. I'm not just going to suppress the problem and at the same time, while suppressing the problem, weaken him and damage him. But I'm going to get down to the root cause of the problem. I'm going to figure out why this problem is happening. And then it's going to start cleansing out all of these different problems. That's what the herbs are going to do. The natural herbs that God made for our healing. That's what they are going to do. Get down to the root cause of the problem and start eliminating that problem. And then by doing that, that's whenever me being the white blood cell, I'm going to stop going to attack the nerves inside the body. Because the nerves got all these different acids inside of it and stuff like that is causing damage. So, and it's throwing me off. You see? So the herbs is getting down to the root cause of the problem and eliminating the problem, while the medicines that the doctors prescribe is only covering up the problem. It's only putting a blanket over the problem. But underneath that blanket, things is getting worse. And then that's whenever the disease manifests itself again a year later and is in a more aggressive way. And what they're going to keep doing, keep on suppressing until you reach an age to where they just say, damn, this person's body is completely destroyed from all of this suppressive therapy that we've been doing. And we can't do nothing for them no more. So their medicines only lead to more damage body systems. You know? And then again, if you start researching their medicine, you will start finding out that these different things are, you start reading that, okay, this thing is, it says that this thing is damaged, it can have damaging effect to the heart, or could damage the heart, or could damage the nervous system, or could weaken the so-called immune system. So, but I know what could mean. I know what that means whenever they say that. It means that it will. It just, you might not notice it right away, but in time of the continual use of these things is going to end up damaging these things. And that's why, that's whenever they're going to have to give you something to suppress the disease that it caused by you weakening something else inside the body, another organ. So as you can see, it's just a domino effect. One thing goes down, the next thing gonna go down whenever you're taking their medicine. It's just only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until this thing happen. Why you think people be on their medicine for so long, like forever? It's a never-ending process. Me being a herbalist, if I'm prescribing you stuff and giving you medicine, it's not gonna be things that you have to take in order to, you know, it's not gonna be nothing to just keep on suppressing the symptoms of your disease. Because if you take in the herbal medicine, it's gonna heal that problem. And then you wouldn't have to come back to get healed from diabetes or cancer or HIV or herpes or MS, lupus, leukemia, sickle cell anemia, all of these different problems. The herbs is gonna get rid of that problem for you. And then if you choose to keep on cleansing your body with these herbs, you can keep on doing that. But it's not gonna be something that you have to come back to me for, like I'm some type of drug dealer, like they are. They are nothing but licensed drug dealers mixed with a damn wacky mechanic. I say that all the time. They are nothing but drug dealers mixed with a wacky mechanic. They're gonna make you think that they are fixing the problem inside your body, but they are damaging something else inside the body, and all in turn just to get you to come back and take another different type of medicine whenever something else shut down inside your body. They are drug dealers. That's all they are. It's not medicine it's not true medicine that they're prescribing you. It's drugs. Food is the true medicine. So once y'all realize that, and realize that this thing is a whole, just a big old scheme to get you caught up into their system, a never-ending system of taking their drugs, until you realize that you will never get true health. You will be underneath that trap, and you're just gonna see your health keep on deteriorating. So we gotta start making better choices. We gotta wise up. You know, it's preventive maintenance. It's preventive maintenance. Okay, that's what it's called, preventive maintenance. If I'm a person, if better yet, if there's a bomb inside of a building that is set to explode within 5 minutes, and all of your family is inside of this building, including yourself, is inside this building where this bomb is at, and here I am, the person that is supposed to be deactivating the bomb, and I say I'm going to deactivate this bomb whenever it is at 30 seconds left on the clock. So I'm gonna just be waiting. It's 5 minutes left, but I'm gonna wait to start deactivating this bomb whenever it's just only 30 seconds left on the clock. You would tell me, no, you need to start working on this thing right now. You need to start looking and analyzing this bomb right now so you can know what to do. You know, take this 5 minutes to study and look at this bomb and start seeing what you would need to be done. You wouldn't just say, okay, start at 30 seconds and start analyzing and start seeing what you got to do. No, it's a great chance that you're going to die, that this bomb is going to explode because you're rushing now. And that's exactly what you are doing to yourself. And that's exactly what you're doing to yourself. So that's basically what I'm telling y'all right now. Don't wait to start getting concerned about your health at the last minute. Don't wait to start getting concerned about your health and start doing something about it whenever it's close to that bomb exploding. Whenever it's close, or whenever that bomb explodes. Do something about it before that bomb explodes. Preventive maintenance. Preventive maintenance. Don't wait. Start now. Start ahead of time. So peace, family. That's the message that I wanted to bring to y'all today. You know, do something now about your health. Start today. Don't wait. Don't wait until that bomb is about to explode. Peace, family.